here we go again in the farm stand kitchen. I had enough time today to squeeze in to show you how to make stuffing for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with it. And right here in this bowl, I have 1 pound of bread cubes. And I cut this bread up, put it on a cookie sheet, and I just lightly toasted it in the oven, a 250 oven, for about an hour. So you just end up with some toasted bread cubes. So it's 1 pound, 1 pound of that. And then next, what we're gonna add to this, and I'm gonna tell you what I did here. I've already sauteed this. This is 2½ cups of chopped onion, 1½ cups of chopped celery, ½ a cup of chopped parsley, and 1½ sticks of butter. And I already sauteed this. And you wanna saute it for right about 10 minutes. So you soften up all these vegetables and the parsley. So we're gonna add this to our bread. So there we just have that. I'm just gonna get a little tiny bit of a toss, not too much. And then next, we are going to add our fresh herbs. Now, in my opinion, you have not had dressing if you haven't used fresh herbs. I always use fresh herbs in mine. So what I'm gonna add first is 2 tablespoons of the fresh sage. Ooh, does that smell good? And here is 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of fresh thyme, 1 tablespoonish. So there's our fresh herbs. Oh boy, does that smell good. A teaspoon of salt, ½ a teaspoon of pepper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and toss these up a little. Boy, does that smell like Thanksgiving. Dave and I, we love stuffing. And we love it this way. We're kind of
very good.
Dressing snobs, aren't we? We like it with fresh herbs.
Yeah.
All right, so we just have those tossed together. And then I'm going to get some broth over here. And this is actually the broth that our reduction from our smoked turkeys. So that's what I'm using here in this, but you could just use a chicken broth too, or your turkey broth. This is from our smoked turkeys. So I'm gonna start here with we're gonna use about 2½ cups to this 1 pound of butter here. So I'm gonna add this much. That's 2, and I'm gonna put a ½ a cup in this bowl over here. Okay, so to this bowl here, put the ½ a cup, and then I'm gonna stir in 2 beaten eggs. I'm just gonna add that in there to the broth. Kind of like tempering this a little bit. But I always put eggs in my dressing. And then that goes in there. It just really bakes up nice if you put the eggs in there. So then we'll give this the mix, and then we're gonna check if we need any more broth, but I don't think we do. I think this looks pretty fantastic. Usually that 1 pound of bread with 2½ cups of broth is perfect. Yeah, that looks really good to me. So let's get our pan over here. This is a 9 by 13 pan, and we're going to spray it up. Give it a spray. There we go. Then we're just gonna put it right in the pan.
About how much bread equals a pound?
Well, you know, there's pound loaves of bread. So you can pretty much gauge it by that. Mm-hmm. Like some loaves of bread are 1 pound and 1/4. So, you know, you can pretty much gauge that. But bread always has how many pounds is on it, so. All right. That looks pretty delicious to me. Now, the way that I like to bake mine, you're gonna bake this in a 350 oven, 45 minutes to an hour. And I like to, now you can cover this so you can keep it really moist. If that's the way you like your dressing, you can cover it with foil and bake it like that. I like to bake it open with no foil because I like all of my top to get crunchy. And that's like my favorite part of dressing. So that's it. Just bake it. As soon as you take it out of the oven, serve it up. So there you go, stuffing for Thanksgiving.